They have just released the trailer for season 2 of The Last of Us. It does feel like a lifetime ago that we watched the show.
How long ago was our review of that season?
Was it 2023? Early 2023?
It had to have been last year,
okay.
Yeah.
So it feels like a lifetime ago, and this is going to come out in 2025.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a long slog through this. I will say that I would be more interested in reviewing season 2 of this than season 2 of Rings of Power.
By far, yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and check out the trailer. You guys will have to let us know in the comments what you think of this. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what they say about it.
Oh, you want to start?
They do put Catherine O'Hara in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eye out for golf clubs, yes.
Let's try something different. You can't heal something unless you're brave enough to say it out loud.
They didn't get Caitlin Deaver on HGH though, that's for sure.
No.
Say it out loud.
She's looking dainty.
What it is, no matter how bad.
Artisanal pickle maker.
What did you do?
It's Abby.
Here's my main concern about this.
Okay.
Is what people want is this.
Yeah.
This is what people want right here. They want to see this type of situational horror where someone is trapped. Think Glenn in the in the dumpster, right? That's what people want. The problem is every episode would do one minor set piece that would give you a little bit of that and then couch the rest of it around a bunch of stories about the people.
Yeah.
Now, in the game, I guess that makes a little bit more sense because of the way in which the structure was set up with, you know, the cutscenes. But for live action, action needs to be more fluent and continuous.
Yeah, and in that ghastly third episode of the first season, there was literally zero action that I recall.
But they trick you because that first episode had those great like handheld camera shots as they're following around, and it's fantastic. And you think that that's what you're going to get for all 9 episodes.
They
and that's
reel you in.
They do.
You get bait and switched. I want more cordyceps. That's what I was saying throughout first season, is there was just not enough.
Yeah, they didn't even really show any other than the one from behind.
Yeah,
that one. That's all they really showed, and then the people up against the wall.
There's like a lot of small scenes with big feelings, not a lot of big scenes, you know, small feelings.
Yeah. Like I love this. Like they had shots like this in the first one. Like I don't know if that's green screen or how they did that, but I do love those that look at least appear to me from this resolution like they went on location to do it.
You said this feels like a Walking Dead trailer.
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't. No, I'm saying that some of the scenes feel like they're taken from from aspects of how The Walking Dead was shot, but The Walking Dead had infinitely more engaging trailers. They had the one, I think it was like between season 5 and 6 for Comic-Con to like Arsonist Lullaby by Hosier, which I really, 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 really enjoyed. And it could have been between 4 and 5, but it was a Comic-Con trailer that was like really, really engaging and made you want to tune in the second the new season started. But unfortunately, like audience and fandom are a very, very different place than they were that many years ago.
Yeah.
So it feels very different. And a lot of people have questions. Given how the second game turns out,
Right.
are they going to adjust the storyline to keep Joel in it the whole season?
Right. And
Which honestly, they should.
you see Joel in a post-apocalyptic therapy session with Catherine O'Hara.
She's got an egg timer.
I don't recall from the game. I don't recall him being in therapy sessions talking about his trauma.
Yeah.
But I guess they'll have to take some creative liberties to keep Pedro Pascal in the show as long as possible.
I mean,
Because people were worried that this season would just start with the golf club.
I
immediate
understand.
face full of golf club.
I understand that you and like a lot of other people don't like Pedro Pascal. I get that. But if the choice here is his acting and then letting Bella Ramsey carry the load for the whole season, he is an infinitely better actor, a more charismatic actor who can actually carry the material to whatever extent you think that he's capable of. Certainly people in the comments will probably argue about that. But the few scenes that pulled emotional moments from the first season were all because of him. Now, they were few and far in between, but he's the one you rely on to do that. But if you just start with the golf club and then give us then give us Ellie and Abby for 9 episodes, I think you're setting yourselves up for disappointment. And I think that could be what ends up happening, because I vaguely remember like an update from one of these like discussing film saying like Pedro Pascal has finished his filming for season 2 of The Last of Us, and it was like ages ago.
We have a 20 from Jose Quintana. Long live PCC. Just saw The Killer's Game, a poor man's John Wick, but still fun. Mary, Brett, do either of you have a public moniker? Long live PCC. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I have my name.
That's just, I don't know. We don't really have a need for it.
It sounds like you had fun with it. That was one of those movies where I was supposed to go see it last week and I didn't, and I do regret it. I do want to go see it.
You want to see poor man's John Wick.
I want to see. I want to see poor woman's John Wick too, as we're going to discuss in a bit.
And then another from Weary Traveler. Pedro Pascal is the male version of Taylor Swift.
Okay, here's the other
In
thing.
real life, yes.
Here's the other thing that could work if the writers decided to give this a proper script, which is that at the end of season 1, you're left off with him lying to Ellie about why she didn't need to sacrifice herself and go through the surgery, right? He goes on the rampage, he kills all those people, and then he basically says, they found other people. You're fine. And then she goes, are you lying to me? And he's like, nah. Like,
And she's like, okay.
No, you can tell she's suspicious at the end of it. So if you carry that out through most of season 1, where he kind of has to deal with the guilt about lying to her, and clues keep coming up that what happened wasn't what he actually said, there could be some great tension building and storytelling there if it's done right. But if they just end this right away and golf club scene, then I don't know what the point of doing that was. You might as well have just dragged it out to the end of season 2 and get the most you can out of the biggest name actor on your marquee as it is.
Yeah, they also are going to have to do some heavy lifting to make Abby a sympathetic character.
I mean, not making her like
season.
8 feet tall, not making her look like an MMA fighter helps.
When I first saw Caitlin Dever announced as the casting for Abby, I immediately thought, like, this is the girl who probably should have played Ellie.
Yes. Yeah.
And it
Honestly,
wasn't
yes.
the actress they rumored to be Abby after all. I think they might have changed plans once the leak got out.
I guess she would have been considered too old to play Ellie.
Well, there's this huge time jump to the second game, so I assumed it would have been fine, but I guess they're not going to do that because they want to keep Pedro Pascal. The best case scenario here is that this show gets canceled after its second season and we just don't have to deal with it anymore.
They're going to do spin-offs. You just know it.
Spin-offs of what?
You just know they're going
There's nothing to spin off.
We're about to get like the chosen cinematic universe. We're getting Catholic Palooza, the cinematic universe. So literally everything can be a cinematic universe now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.